If you think about UF's College of Ag and their amazing extension program that you led, what ingredients in that recipe might you hope to bring to UGA's College of Ag to elevate it beyond where it is now?
So that question is really good. I'm glad to answer that. I think there's a number of things, Ray, that I would say. One is work with stakeholders, and that is something that is very important to me. And getting out there and getting to know the various producers and legislators and families and consumers of the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences is very important. We need to know what their needs are and what kind of issues are they facing here around the state. And then our obligation as a land-grant university is to be doing the research that's necessary, educating students that can be the next set of leaders and movers and shakers out there in our state, as well as having a strong extension outreach program that can take the latest research out and educate people and make better problem solvers, better decision makers. Those kind of things are critically important. With that said, that connection of our three missions of research, extension, and teaching are so critically important to a land grant. And I like to think of it, Ray, as three circles, and then in the middle is that sweet spot. And the more that we can do to get in that sweet spot of those connections of the three mission areas, that's really what advances a land grant, and that's really what will advance our College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. And that's really what my eye is going to be focused on, is that sweet spot and how we move our college forward.
Let's look at things from a teaching standpoint as well, Dr. Place. I'm told you have a lot of passion when it comes to working with students. Do you have any plans for the College of Ag to enhance the experiential learning opportunities available to students?
Yeah, that is so important, Ray, and I appreciate you asking about that. And yeah, we want to do what we can to expand those experiential learning opportunities, because those connections with corporations and businesses and frankly with extension offices and research labs, that is very important to make sure that students are well-grounded in regards to where they are and what they need to do when they graduate. That also is something that we hear a lot from industry. The more that we can do to connect students with potential career opportunities and with industry, that strengthens those students. So we will be looking for ways that we could increase those opportunities, and that will take communications with various entities that will host students. We also want to look for ways to advance some scholarships and grants and contracts, those kind of things that can help support students getting out there and getting that real world experience. So that will be a major focus of something I want to work on as well.
And this might be the most important question of them all. Of course, you've been down to Florida a long time. Of course, there is this long time feud between UGA, Florida, something to do with the football game that takes place every year in Jacksonville. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. Any idea next year in Jacksonville who you will be rooting for when the two clash together on the field? And be very careful how you answer this, because I'm told we have a lot of Bulldog fans that watch this show.
Yeah, well, actually, this one's easy for me. I love college football. It's my favorite sport of all times. And I am so happy to be coming to the University of Georgia, where we have an outstanding football team. And the Georgia Bulldogs will have my full support, no doubt, when it comes next November when we play down there in Jacksonville. So that's an easy question, Ray. I'm glad you asked.
And I'm sure you just gained a lot of fans as well who watch the show. So, Dr. Place, I cannot thank you enough for doing this today. I know you're busy. You got a lot of things on your plate. Thank you for doing this. Welcome to Georgia, and we look forward to working with you in the future.
Terrific. Thanks so much, Ray, for the opportunity, and go Dogs.